Hello, it's March 18th, 2015. Welcome to today's Splunky Daily Challenge. The Splunky Daily Challenge for March 19th, 2015, which went live at 8 p.m. tonight, Eastern Standard Time. Of course, once I have finished the daily challenge, I will be streaming the next part of Loom, which I intend to finish tonight. I think I'm probably nearing the end of that. I've heard that it takes about 2.5 to 3 hours to play Loom from beginning to end, and I streamed it for maybe an hour and a half yesterday. So should have no problem finishing it tonight. Okay. 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 Ah, no. Thought that bomb would get me down there, but perhaps I'll find more bombs in one of those boxes. I can only hope, right? Okay. Bombs, yay! Good. And bombs, good. Oh no, a ghost. Time to get out of here. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. I certainly am. Days have been a bit warmer recently, which is always welcome. Here in the great state of Pennsylvania, where I reside. Just starting to get that lag effect again. There's like a very brief lag for me between the time that I do an action and it makes a sound effect. So for example, I'll jump on a spider and I won't hear the squishing sound until a second or two after. But could be worse, I guess. Yeah. Full health anyways. I mean, not full health. There's no such thing as full health, but I'm at starting health, so I'm not going to bother with the dog for now. And we'll go down here. Take care of that guy. Here. Ooh, it looks like I can purchase some bombs if I want to. I might go ahead and do that. Okay. Onward. Level 3 of the mines. Here we go. Okay. What is the story here? Nothing extraordinarily interesting except for a spitting snake. Drop that rock. Okay. Not too excited about bats. All right. So. Looks like the old shopkeeper is Is it worth bombing through? Would I even hit it with a bomb? No, apparently. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks to an expensive bomb purchase, I only have 12,000 or so money, which isn't great for level 4 of the mines, but hopefully I can make up for it later. Ugh, not if I do that too many times. Do hear a doggy. Okay. So shoot. Ah! Things have started to go poorly for me. Good evening, What Wizard. Welcome to Jurassic Stream. Jump on the snake. There are a lot of spitting snakes in this level. Okay. Ah! I was expecting the spider to drop then, and for me to plant my feet upon its head. Unfortunately, I finished with a paltry $20,700. Panda Space Stan is one below me in the ranks. By below, I mean in a good way. Like, he's 32 and I'm 33. Well, that was today's Splunky Daily Challenge. Apparently fairly difficult. Now, What Wizard says, nice scorpion whip there. Well, thank you. But now it is time to move on to another game that I'm playing called Loom. Before I begin Loom, let me change the name of my broadcast to Loom. Because if I don't do that, people might get upset. If they come expecting Spelunky and suddenly see me playing Loom. Okay. Loom.
Please choose your skill level. Welcome to the age of the great guilds.
Welcome to the age of tomorrow. All right. Let's load my save here. Previously on Loom, I was trapped inside this cage and asked to demonstrate my magical powers. And what better way to do that than to open the cage? So that is what I'm going to do. But in order to open the cage, I will first need to bring up my notes and remember that the open staff is ECED. So let's get going with that.
It might help to point at something first.
Indeed. Okay.
You see, Cobb? An elusive breed, these weavers. Fortunately, however, they're quite helpless without their weaving sticks.
That distaff will never work for you.
Oh, no, my young friend, you're quite wrong about that. Come, let me show you why. Consider the common graveyard. There, the boundary between the living and the dead is indistinct.
Every graveyard's like that, so?
Now, imagine what might happen if this delicate boundary were to be somehow breached. Torn open, so to speak.
It's not that simple. You can't just rip the pattern apart like an old rag.
But it is that simple, my boy, and I can. I have only to lift this rod, and the legions of the dead will stream forth onto the plane of the living. A vast army of the dead, nourished by the shepherd's flocks, armed by the artisanship of the blacksmiths, guided by the glassmaker's spear. All under the spiritual leadership of one supreme commander, me!
I knew glassmakers were
The
suspect.
final hour is now at hand. The age of the clerics is upon us. I have preparations to attend to, Cobb. Don't let this boy out of your sight. He is to touch nothing. Do you understand me?
Perfectly, Your Excellence.
Lord Mandible, ruler of the universe. I do like the sound of it. I'll have to change my stationery.
You're not so dangerous now, then, are you?
All right. Well, what can I examine in here? Since I don't have my distaff, examining is the only thing I can do. Let's check out this thing.
She looks hungry. I think I'll stay out of her way.
All right. That sounds wise to me. Let's check this out.
Keep away from that. His Eminence said not to touch anything.
I wasn't going to touch it. Just looking, Cobb, that's all.
Just looking, eh? Well then, perhaps we can do a bit of a trade. How about I let you look in the sphere if...
If what?
Well, The legends say that to gaze upon an uncloaked weaver brings death. Naturally, we clerics aren't given to such silly superstitions, but I'm curious. Let's answer this one once and for all, shall we?
May we have some quiet, please? I can't even begin to invoke the dead with all that screaming.
Well, he can't say he wasn't warned.
Okay. Well, I guess anyone who looks under my hood really does get obliterated. So that's cool. I have a powerful weapon in my person. Let's look at the orb again. Okay. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. All right. Well, seems like we need to do something. Let's go talk to Mandible.
I see Cobb has been lax in his duty. No matter. You're just in time to witness the dawn of a new era.
You don't have the slightest idea of what you're doing. The pattern is already worn and frayed. If you rip a hole in it now, the consequences will be beyond anything you can imagine.
Spare me your weaver mysticism, boy. The time has come when the dead shall no longer envy the living.
You've torn the pattern completely open.
And with it, the eyes of the dead. Behold!
I have a very bad feeling about this.
Who dares disturb the peace of those who sleep?
I welcome and greet you, noble spirit. I am Bishop Mandible, Transultimate Apostle of the Anti-Secular Conclave of Clerics. And whom have I the honor of summoning?
I don't think I want to be part of this conversation.
No one obeyed any summoning of yours, foolish mortal. I have summoned you. I am Chaos. You have merely opened the door, and I have passed through it. For this, you shall be rewarded. Join me now, as my slave.
She seems like she might not have the best intentions for humankind. Great. Well,
See, it has been much too long since my
he got,
last visit.
he got Indiana Jones to there. Better take my distaff back.
I can't seem to hold on to this thing.
Okay. Oh, great. Looks like the green demon dude is gone. Can I look in this again? C, F, G, C. I think I might have that one written down already, but just to double check. CFGC. Is the swan? Yeah, CFGC. I have that written down. All right. Now what? Can I go this way? No. Let me head out here. Uh-oh! That thing does not look friendly.
Stop!
What Wizard says that was pretty brutal. Yeah, it was. It was very ending of Raiders of the Lost Ark-esque of this game. So this is what? Hole. And this is what? Hole. And this is the Emerald Place. Just want to see what all is out here before I commit to any one of those.
Welcome, Bobbin. You have joined us here at last.
Where am I?
You are outside the pattern, the home of the dead, and of those transcended.
The Shore of Wonder?
Yes, Bobbin, the Shore of Wonder. And you are the first to behold it with mortal eyes.
Huh. Cool. So what's up, Swan?
Your journey has been long, and you must have many questions.
You're the swan that appeared each year on my birthday, aren't you?
You saw me clearly then. I was never sure, but those visits meant so much. My only chance to watch you grow. You see, the elders forbade me to set foot on Loom Island just after you were born.
I thought you came to visit me, but I never quite believed it.
Call it a mother's curiosity. For indeed, Loom child, that is who I am.
My mother is a swan?
Indeed. In mortal life, however, I was Lady Signa Threadbare, banished by the elders 17 long years ago for drawing an unforeseen infant out of the loom. How I've longed to know you, and you to know me, my son.
Liar. That's just not true. My mother is buried in the weaver's graveyard.
Dear Hetchel, she and the elders put that stone there so you wouldn't ask too many questions. Hetchel vowed to protect you forever, Bobbin. She is my dearest friend, and she loves you very much. But I fear her love has driven her to recklessness.
What do you mean? Where is she?
She flew off to Loom Island to confront the dead ones.
The dead ones are after her?
It's not Hetchel they're after, my son. They want the loom itself. If Chaos masters its secrets, the pattern will be hers to control. Hetchel plans to destroy the loom.
That doesn't sound
if
good.
If Chaos doesn't consume her first.
No, I've got to go back there, now!
You won't get far in that direction. The loom lies beyond the lake. No, you must try a more subtle strategy.
Oh. What do you propose?
The dead ones move between the holes your bishop friend rent in the pattern. If you weave the holes closed, it will be harder for them to follow you.
Ah. That makes sense. Okay. Well, I guess I should probably travel back out and seek my fortune, or seek saving the world, I guess, to be more accurate. So this, I guess this is as good a place to start as any. Okay. Uh-oh.
Master Goodmold.
Ah, the Weaver boy. At least you've escaped the terror of the dead ones.
It appears the Crystal Guard has not been so fortunate. But I don't understand. Why did you not use the Great Scythe?
We never doubted the scythe could save us. No, never, no indeed. Even chaos must fall under its blade. But we could not do it. To unleash such merciless evil would show us to be no better than our enemies. The entire world would have feared us when it was done. And to have become so much like our enemy was unthinkable. Just unthinkable.
And so you didn't use it?
We knew the price. The best we could hope for was to defend it bravely. But we are not warriors.
You mean Chaos stole the scythe?
We did what we could, but it was not enough.
Oh boy.
Remember
You just armed
us,
chaos.
my young friend. Tell the word that we fought with courage and chose death with clarity. Above all else, clarity.
Oh boy. Okay. Anything else I can do in here?
It appears I can't get there from here. It appears I can't get there from here.
Well, I guess I can close this this hole then, right? So what's the spell of closing? Let's look at my notes. Open is ECED, so DECE, right?
It might help to point at something first.
No? I guess I didn't do it fluidly enough. Okay. Let's try that again. What is it? DECE. Okay. Oh no.
You are too late, wizard. The dead have increased their numbers here. Those not dead are suffering, and my songs were again useless. All that's left for us is to put an end to their misery. Come, and extend your help, if you can.
I think I have a heal spell.
Please, what became of us? I was just walking among legions of dead.
You were saved by the mercy of yonder boy. We have not had the chance to thank you properly, wizard. But our memories are long, and we will not forget you soon. Hail and farewell. Come along now, before the dead ones return to the harvest.
Okay. Guess there's nothing else I can do here. So let's close this up. Oh man, I'm always forgetting this. Okay. DECE. Right, so let's check this one out.
I'd better not wander off too far.
Rusty? Is that you? You don't look at all well.
I'm not well. Actually, I'm dead.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
Sorry about
You
that.
don't have to say a thing. What do I matter? I'm just another one of the dead.
Oh, Rusty, I feel terrible. I
And
didn't
that's
know.
not even the end of it. I go outside to wait for doomsday, like a good little ghost see. But no sooner do I get settled again, but some stupid idiot shreds the universe apart and hauls us all back inside. There are a lot of very unhappy dead wandering around here, let me tell you.
I know. I was there when it happened.
I might have known this was all your fault.
No, it wasn't me. The bishop managed this one all on his own.
Yeah? Well, there's going to be hell to pay, literally. There's talk among the dead that they're going to take over the world, starting with the Forge. My home. Where we used to build strong things, good things.
Okay, well, can I heal your thing? Your bones? Heal your bones? ACCA. Ah, cool.
You did it. You brought me back.
It is what you wanted, isn't it?
Believe me, being alive is a lot more fun than being dead. But how did you do it?
Well, healing your body was easy. You're alive because the pattern is torn and your soul was free to return to this side.
Well, I must go, Bobbin. I've got to know what happened to the rest of my guild.
And I must do the same. Good luck, Rusty. And be careful.
Good fortune to you too, my friend.
All right. Well, we've set things right as much as we can inside these little holes here. So let's close this last one up. Of course, that pattern is DEC. Okay. Well, let's head back here, I guess.
I think I'll stay out of there. That dragon looked rather hungry.
Okay. Can I close that up? DCE.
That's the last hole. Now, let's go find Hetchel.
Nice. All right, I've closed all the holes and I've gained the letter B, which is cool. Just floating on through space here. Heading back to Swan Pond from whence I initially came.
Her eyes. They're just like mine.
Okay. Well, It's over here. All right, well, we've made it back to the beginning where we left off from the start. So let's see what comes next. That doesn't look great. All right, what's going on with the loom here? C, F, G, C.
Mind yourself, Bobbin. Get your distaff ready. You must unmake the loom now before chaos takes control.
What? How? I don't know what draft to use.
Birds and children have no business wielding such power.
Weavers are the only ones who do have the right to use this power.
Destiny has blessed you, young Threadbare. For you alone will live on to pass your guild secrets to others more worthy of them. I invite you to serve my new empire as advisor.
Me? You? Advisor?
Of course, I will expect your full cooperation in this historic exchange of goodwill. After all, anything else may bring harm to our relationship.
Don't listen to her, Bobbin. Heed me now. Here are the threads that will unmake the loom.
Silence.
Rachel, say something, please. I need that draft.
Enough! I lose patience in the presence of inferior beings. You will now instruct me in the use of this fascinating instrument.
Over my dead body.
Preference noted.
All right, well, what was that spell that you used to silence? B, A, G, F. B, A, G, F. Silence. Okay. So if I want to unsilence you, it should be simple enough. I need to go...
Oh, thank goodness. Now, Bobbin, quickly. The threads you need are...
Ducks are meant to be eaten, not heard. Now, I believe we were discussing the secrets of the loom.
Oh no! B, F, E, F. Okay. BF, BF is cook, so uncook must be F, B, F, B.
Close your eyes now, Bobbin. But keep your ears open. Here descends the third shadow.
That bird has annoyed me once too often. Now, my esteemed
Oh,
advisor,
no.
where were we before we were so rudely distracted?
Hetchel's black feather. She left one behind.
And so she did. I think I shall keep it as a souvenir of our little encounter.
I want that feather. Give it to me.
My, impudent, aren't we?
Oh boy. B E C C D. Okay. Okay.
I advise you not to approach me too closely, Weaver boy. I advise you not to approach me too closely, Weaver boy.
So can I use...
Throw away that stick, young fool. Your Weaver magic can't begin to touch me.
Bobbin, you did it! The loom is unmade!
You ignorant fools! Do you comprehend what you have done? None of us can pass across this rift your Weaver mischief has so blindly created. Your pious meddling has brought the end of my dream. You will hear for all eternity the cries of those you have abandoned, Bobbin Threadbare. You will always know that you have left them under my rule.
We abandon no one. When our side of the pattern is mended, we will return and put an end to your evil.
Come, Loom Child. It is time for us to begin our destinies anew.
Oh, nice. I now have the final note, which means that I can cast... what was it? It says, good job wrecking the Scythe, man. Thank you. It means that I can now cast the final spell. What is it? CFGC, right?
Leaving so soon, Weaver? I was looking forward to spending more time with you.
Okay. So I can click on myself now and cast this final spell, which is CFGC.
Fly away while you can, young Threadbare, and know that we will most assuredly meet again.
I am ready, Mother. Let's go.
Oh. Wow. I guess that's end game there. Cool. So, yeah, you know, one thing that I learned when I was reading up on this game a little bit was that it was supposed to be a trilogy when it was first conceived, and I can see why, because it seems like there's still quite a bit unsolved here. But still, a very cool game. Very enjoyable. It wasn't too challenging to play through. Yeah, this is definitely one that I could pretty easily recommend to just about anyone. It's really not, where's the Scott card, really? Yeah, I mean, it's fun and engaging. It's not particularly challenging, but, you know, I don't think it has to be. It has a story to tell, and it tells it very well. It's a beautiful game. The music's very enjoyable. The atmosphere is much more somber than I think what you'll find in a lot of other LucasArts games, but in some ways that just makes me like it all the more. Because it is so different. Another thing I found out about this game was that it was designed by the person who is responsible for the Zork games. So they actually did bring in an outside designer. You probably noticed that it wasn't like David Fox or Ron Gilbert or any of those other usual LucasArts suspects, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, what was that guy's name? I'm curious now, so I'm looking it up. Brian Moriarty. Yeah, Brian Moriarty designed this game, and he, as I said, was also responsible for the Zork games. Best known for interactive fiction titles, it says. Oh, I guess he also did Dig, which is a game that LucasArts came out with in 1994. Another game that isn't very highly appreciated. I guess I'll have a chance to find out why, maybe, as I'll be playing that game later on. But yeah, you know, I think I'm just gonna end my stream early tonight because I don't really have anything else planned. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. It was a good game. And if you enjoyed watching me play it, I would recommend picking it up on Steam, which is where I was able to get it. So thank you very much for joining me tonight, and I will be seeing you tomorrow to play a game. What Wizard says, Brian Moriarty, enemy of Sherlock Holmes. Yes, I also had that thought when I saw his last name. It's pretty good. Anyways, so yeah, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. I haven't determined what game I will be starting at that point. I'm tempted. Initially, I was going to start Monkey Island after finishing up Loom, but I'm not sure if I want to do that tomorrow because I'm then going to be immediately leaving for a few days before coming back again. And I don't know if I want to leave that large a gap in between the first and succeeding parts of Monkey Island. But we'll see. You know, I'll come up with something to play. I have plenty of games on my list coming up, so yeah, if you tune in tomorrow around 9 o'clock, you'll certainly be able to watch me play the Splunky Daily Challenge as always, and then another adventure game that is yet to be determined. So thank you again for joining me tonight, and I will see you tomorrow.